Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Sunless Sea. I'm your host, the Lost Chevalier, and we're about to go into the adventure. We're about to go to... I don't understand, is this an hermit crab with a city on top of it? I'm never quite sure about this art. Or it is the city of London. No, it can't be. Okay, we were in Wither, if I recall correctly. Yes, I am in Wither. And we're about to go to... the north. Yes, let's go. We are Wither. My chart, please. We go to the Codex, to Mount Palmerston. From there we go to Stone and Abyss and everything of that. Do I have... let's see back. My chart, my gazetteer, my hall. Yes, I have a crate of human souls. That was the thing I wanted to know if I had. We're recording, aren't we? Yes, we are. We have 1 minute in, more or less. Okay, let's gather from the Codex the port report. And from there we go to the other place. Everything's gonna be perfect. Docking. Here. Compile a port report. Done. Let's get out of here now. My chart, please. You. This wasn't that I should have done this way. Well, doesn't matter. Let's turn off the lights in order to save some fuel. Let the sea terror increase a little. It would not increase much once we are close to the light. Okay, we have right to Mount Palmerston. Say hello to Mount Palmerston. Oh, what happened? Horrors below. Sailors at the rail call softly. Something swims beneath the ship. I saw you looking up at us. One says, his voice a tremble. Call them away. Bring out the nets. Well then, let's catch it. What is it? It comes dripping from the sea, sleek as a seal, but its eyes are faceted. One sailor covered his ears. I swear, he says afterwards. I hear it scream like a woman. I have a strange catch. Oh, that's a ship from hell. I don't want problems with the ship of hell. Not now, at least. Or should I? And Mount Palmerston it is. I love the music of Mount Palmerston. Go out to the crater. Visit the wishful Leviness. A hesitant request. Do you happen to have a case of souls for me? No, I'm not going to eat them. We don't eat souls, usually. I'm not clear how that story got around. I told you that I miss London. I miss hell. I don't like keepsake. And all souls are ours, you know. Right. Okay. Watchful and clinking. The devilness lifts the lid of the crate. The light from the souls within illuminates her face. She stares at them for a long moment, and then tears begin to run silently down her face. Thank you, she says. I have missed them so. One of her tears lands on the wood of the crate, which begins to smoke. Let me tell you something very special, she whispers in your ear. Her breath smells like hot stone. But you should go now. Thank you. Come back soon. You have one secret. That's all for now. And encourage. Your objective encounters with the wishful devil equal is now 13. You have satisfied the devil yearning for souls. Now in Mount Palmerston, I will bring a call report. Two supplies for something else. I could go that way. Ooh, nice. A cellar full of bones. How many of them died out here? You could bury them out in the ash, but they are so chock and jumble. You might as well leave them here below. The whole island is on holiest imaginable ground, anyway. At least you have souvenirs. 3 grinding skulls and a caverner crooked cross. Perfect. Now let's go out of here. Oh, what now? Recurring nightmare. Watch it. The sea is bright as milk. False stars above are black on a pitchy bed. Something is watching you. Its gaze enfolds your boat. You are transparent as glass. Go deeper into the nightmare. The eye wants to learn you. Well, let it. You will learn the eye in return. Increases nightmare strength. If you reach 5, you will confront the nightmare. This is dangerous, but you may win a secret. This will reduce nightmare strength. If you reach 0, the nightmare will fade entirely. If you have the restful nights, they will reduce the difficulty. Go deeper. On across the sea. Beneath you, the eye grows wither. The water begins to warm, to steam. Remove your garments. It might soon be time to swim. You have 1 tale of terror. You have lost 1 restful night. Okay, let me see my chart. Yes, there was something over here. Well, doesn't matter. Let's get out of here. Maybe we can get some supplies from bats or something. Okay, we are going out of here. Oh no, there is a mountain nomad over there. It doesn't want me to come close to the Chapel of Lights. Oh my god, this is maddening. I feel like I'm not moving. Okay, let's try to dock there and eat from the thing before my crew eats what I have in store for them. Please, 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 please. Come on, don't feed the crew. Don't feed the crew. I fed the freaking crew. Ah, well. Gather intelligence. Okay, let's get out of here. Come on, I should have gone away from here now. There we go. Here we are in the Avid Horizon at last. The Avid Horizon, this is the end. Gather intelligence. Let the sigil read the navigation to a certain dock pillar. Scrap of paper, stiff with northern frost, are stuffed into its cracks. Unforgiven. A message is carved into the wood. If you wish to return to London, if you seek the forgiveness of the Empress, if you will sacrifice all to make amends, record your name and crime. Your navigator comes through the slips of paper. They are a library of billions and villainy. Here are murders, betrayals, treasons, and perjuries. He stops, stares at one, pulls it free. This is mine, he says. I wrote this. It is a confession. Beneath, in more recent and less careful letters, he has added a note. You did not answer. If I cannot be forgiven, then I will forget. The Chapel of Lies will help me for a price. He laughs wildly. Twice. I pay them twice. One to take my memories and one to guide me back to them. His laughter deepens to hysteria. 2 crewmen help you drag him back to your ship. Speak to the navigation on board to learn of his confession. Captain, may I speak with you in private? His voice is dull. His giggles throb, red as amber in the needy glow. He hands you his confession, retrieved from boy's approach. Please, read. A square of paper folded into quarters to make a bulklet. Read the first page. To whom it may concern, I hereby record my full and honest confession in the hopes of absolution in Her Enduring Majesty's service. In May, my brother Richard and I took service on the Bonnie Swan. He as bosun, I as navigator. The captain Swinburne was a good man, but ambitious. When we reached Kingate's castle, our supplies were low, but we pressed on in the hope of finding land. There was none. Read the second page. Our store nearly depleted, we turned back, and here I committed the first of my crimes. I mistook my reading and set a bad course. For days we steamed northwest, not west, into the empty dark. Our supplies ran out, and still no sign of port. Hunger set in, and terror, and what I prayed was madness. Raving, raving, we agreed to drown lots, with the loser giving up life and flesh so the others could go on. Read the third page. The first of us to drown the short straw was the captain, the second was my brother. My dear, solemn, solid Richard, there were more after. 7 times we drew, 7 of our number went into the pot, and not a one of them quietly. Those of us who made it back to port swore never to speak of our crime, but one of us, someone with a keener consciousness than mine, confessed. I fled the news to sea again. I regret it all. I will do anything. Please. Read the fourth page. Here he scribbled his later note, when the Admiralty failed to select him from absolution through service. You did not answer. If I cannot be forgiven, then I will forget. The Chapel of Light held me with a prize. His eyes met yours when you look up from the page. They are dull as iron. I am done. I am done. I have one last thing to ask of you. His last request. The truth has broken him. Parting ways. He buries his face in his hands. Even if I could remember, I would not want to. But it is only a matter of time until this, he runs his finger over the sigil, takes something I can't do without. Maybe I will forget how to breathe, or which way is north. Perhaps I will strand us all at sea again, and it will be oaths of silence and straws in the dark. Be rid of me. Put me ashore somewhere I can be forgotten. Wishes to require. Speak him to find a place. Oh. Leave me on Codex, where my silence won't be questioned, or at Empires of Hands, where no one will care. Choices. You have heard that the Mute Exiles on Codex rewards anyone who brings them a new initiate. They pay with secrets of fire. There will be no such recompense from the Apes of Port Standal, but your navigation offers to leave you his tools, charts, and notebooks in return for his passage. Abandon your navigation at Codex to earn a valuable item, or at Port Stanton in the Empires of Hands for a lesser reward but an increase in your mirrors. Or perhaps there is another, less pleasant option. Okay, so I have to abandon him. He wants to go. That's gonna be in the next episode. Thank you everyone for watching. I hope you have a blast. I was the Lost Chevalier. See you next time on Sunless Sea. Or Stellaris. Or Saeli. Whatever you're looking at. Bye bye.